Namaskaram, my name is Lucy. I'm from the Czech Republic. I came to India to get a little bit more clarity about my life. And today I would like to talk to you about minimalism because this is something very important and close to me. So what is actually minimalism? It's an approach to life, way of life, when you intentionally decide to focus, to live with less so that you can focus on what really matters. So you live so that quality is over quantity, and it's a way of life which is actually about experiences rather than stuff, like collecting things, buying. It's opposite to the consumeric way of life we are living, most of us. So let's see what this could bring to your life. What are the benefits of living minimalism? It can bring you much more freedom in so many aspects. Well, starting with financial freedom, if you are not buying things you don't need, then if you have a mortgage, you can pay it off sooner and be free. And freedom, because you don't have to go to work so much and make some extra hours in order to buy things you don't need. So you have more time as well. And if you are not buying things you don't need, you also save money. Because everything we buy, then it's all the money is laying around in your room, house, and you may not even be using it, and you could use the money for something which is really important to you. And it can bring you much more energy because you are not wasting your time with things which are not important, like maintaining them and trying to find them because you have too many and you don't even know where you put it last time. And you can use this time to spend it with your family, with your friends, with people who matter to you, doing what you actually like to do, some sports, whatever is important to you. So let's see how we can apply minimalism in an office to your work life. Here are 5 principles how to apply minimalism in your work life. The first one is less is more. Let's say you come to the office in the morning and there are always some colleagues who just needs to tell you something, and you may not be even interested in what they are saying, but out of politeness you talk to them. So you just decide that if it's not important what they say, if you are not interested, you just don't waste your time. You politely tell them, I'm sorry, I have to go. And then you only talk to people who matter to you, and you can enjoy that talking because you have more time to talk to them because you didn't waste the time with people who don't matter to you. Less is more. Applying to stationery. We always buy so much stationery in offices, but do we all need a stamper? How often do you use a stamper? Do you use it every hour? Do you use it every day? No, you don't. So maybe you can just borrow it from your neighbor, and it can be also a nice way to talk to your neighbor. The next one is less is better. So in the office we have sometimes so many meetings, so many workshops, and we have the feeling we don't want to miss out, so we want to go to all of them. But in the end, we don't really need all of them. So be choosy and picky, and really take your time and think which meeting is important to you or to your work, and choose the right ones, and then focus on them and give them full attention instead of going to all of them, not being able to actually know what is it about fully and having enough time to spend after that on it. The next one, little thing like your favorite coffee, your favorite cup of coffee. Sometimes we are so busy that we just drink coffee like water. We don't even realize that we are drinking coffee because we are in a hurry, we are stressed out. But maybe next time you can try to be really aware of it and present and enjoy your cup of coffee. Just take a little bit less of them, but really enjoy them fully. Take that time that you can rest. The next one, presents. We all love presents, and we are all getting sometimes presents we are not so happy about, right? They give you things you don't know what to do with them. So next time you buy presents, you may not have to buy so many presents or so often, but you really buy the right presents. You think about the person, what that person really likes, and buy the right present, only one little thing instead of a lot of things which nobody really wants. And even better, you may just invite them for lunch, to the cinema, for wherever you cook for them. So you don't need to buy things, but you can give them experience, time which you spend together. Like what gives you more happiness? Like if they give you something you don't know, or you don't want, or if they give you time and you laugh together and talk about things you are interested in. So next one is a very important one: question everything. Because we got used to just accepting whatever comes to us without ever asking why, or is it important, or do I need it? We just take. So next time you get a brochure, for example, let's say, like, take a minute and think, will I read this brochure? Do I need it? Is it really related to what I need to do in my job or private life? And if not, well, don't feel ashamed to say, I'm sorry, I don't need it, or ask them to send it to you per email. And it will not be piling up on your desk. Or visit cards. Well, nowadays, no need to take visit cards. You may lose it, so just take a picture, and your phone you will probably not lose, right? Another little thing, lunchbox. We just think that we are always so busy that we don't even have time to go out and eat properly, sit down, enjoy the food. And we just take something like take out in plastic and eat it in front of the computer. I mean, our body is not happy about it. Our body cannot really digest it like that. And there is no point. You can use the lunch break actually as a rest and to recharge yourself and not produce any unnecessary rubbish. You just eat out of a plate, and it's much more beautiful to eat out of a plate, isn't it? Or if you really need to bring it to the office, I believe everybody has a lunchbox at home, so why not to take it with you and bring a little bit to this world, like your contribution that you are not producing unnecessary rubbish. Next one, uncluttered desk means uncluttered mind. So when you come to the office and it's full of rubbish, full of stuff, you don't even know where you put this document, and it might be an important one, but you have all the other unimportant brochures, things people have given to you. So why not to just take everything out and think, do I need it? Is it important to me? Okay, I put it on the table. And then maybe a beautiful plant, so it's nice to look at. Or like a picture of somebody who is important to you. So it's a place where you spend the most of your time. So make it beautiful, make it organized, and your mind will be organized as well, and you can work better. And the last one, Pareto principle. You might have heard it that in the end, only 20% of our effort actually bring 80% of the results. Means a lot of time, most of the activities are things which are not really effective, and we are wasting time. So you can try to focus on it a little bit more, observe which activities bring the most results, and try to give more attention, more time to them, and try to eliminate things which are actually only wasting your time. Get more effective this way. So I hope these principles can make your work life much more pleasant, effective, nicer, and that you can apply actually minimalism in your everyday life, because that would really benefit you for sure. So just try it, give it a try for 1-2 days. You don't have to do everything, you try one of them and see if it works for you. And I hope it will, and see you next time.